Hey everybody, I'm John Beilfuss, Executive Chef of Lula's Louisiana Cookhouse here in beautiful Owasso, Michigan. In the middle of this pandemic, it's still going on. This is like, year two of this thing, February maybe 4th, 5th, 6th, somewhere in there, which means that Valentine's Day is coming up. So I was thinking, what could I make to show you guys some awesome, little romantic dinners for Valentine's Day? And you know what came to mind? Gnudis. No, not that kind of Gnudi for pizza. Gnudi. They're raviolis from Italy without the ravioli, without the pasta on them. And they are delicious little pillows of delight. Oh, not that kind of pillow of delight either. Let's go make them. Here's everything you're going to need to make this fabulous Italian classic. Gnudi. 1 cup of minced spinach. I had fresh spinach today, so I blanched it, minced it. A couple boxes of frozen minced spinach worked just fine. I've got 1 pound of ricotta, 1.5 cups of grated Parmigiano Reggiano, 2 beaten eggs, salt, pepper, nutmeg, and a little flour. That's all it takes. So now we're going to mix the ricotta, the spinach, the 2 beaten eggs, and the Parmigiano Reggiano. We're going to mix that all together in a mixing bowl. Now we're going to add a couple of teaspoons of salt, maybe a teaspoon of black pepper, 1/2 teaspoon to a teaspoon, and just a couple pinches of nutmeg. Let's mix that all together. The less flour you add, the lighter and more pillowy your gnudi will be. This ricotta was particularly dry. I didn't have to drain it or anything. It was pretty thick. So I'm going to have to add, I think, just a little bit of flour. Normally I add about 1/4 cup. Let's start with a couple tablespoons. Mix that in. So now I'm going to just slightly wet my hands. I'm going to take a tablespoon and form these into little football shapes. That's about right there. Now roll those in flour. We're going to set those on a plate. Now this batch I made will make about 5 times as many as I've got on my plate here. I'm going to stick these in the refrigerator for about a ½ hour, just to firm up. So now, after about a ½ hour, I brought a pot of boiling water, lightly salted this water. I don't want to make it too salty because these already got a lot of cheese and a lot of salt in them. Brought it to a boil, and we're going to add, I think a nice plate of these is 5 or 6. I put in 7 in case one sticks or falls apart, you never know. Now we're going to boil these until they float to the top. After they float to the top, then we're going to cook them for 1 additional minute. You can see now they're starting to float to the top. Now they're all up on top. We're going to cook them for 1 more minute. Now that's been about a minute. We're going to pull them out, let them drain, and I'm going to go ahead and plate them. I like to just add a little lightly browned butter. You could use burrowy salvia if you'd like. A nice tomato sauce would be nice. I just top them with a little, like I said, lightly browned butter, some additional Parmigiano Reggiano, and we are good to go. Isn't that beautiful? Well, thanks again for watching another exciting episode of Scratch Cook with John. I sure appreciate you coming in to watch these. We'll have a lot more recipes from all around the world. I do love Gnudis on Valentine's Day.